Morning Metaverse, I'm Thor with the Red Hand, and this is going to be a reading of the Medium article Star Atlas Presents Golden Era Start Sequence Our Path Towards Tomorrow. I'm going to make another video separate from this that will be my opinions, concerns, and thoughts on this article, but this will be just a straight read through. So let's get reading. Okay, Star Atlas Presents Golden Era Start Sequence Our Path Towards Tomorrow. I'll read through this quickly and then into the contents and into the meat of the things. Dear Star Atlas community, friends, and fans, the team developing Star Atlas presents you with a new plan, Our Path Towards Tomorrow, a critical initiative that takes strategy to the next level and secures sound footing for you in a quickly developing field of play while offering a path for you to support the very foundation of our universe. This is the primary purpose of all Star Atlas initiatives at present. Along with this plan, we are also keeping everyone up to date on the state of external funding initiatives and inviting the community to an upcoming DAO community consultation. We are also releasing the first part of a game manual for the upcoming browser game module, Star Atlas Golden Era, focused on the game's economic aspects. I'll read through the main points of the table of contents and then get into the meat of the article. Number 1, Golden Era Start Sequence. 2, External Funding Initiatives. 3, A Consultation with the Community. Number 4, Star Atlas Golden Era Game Manual. Background to the Golden Era Start Sequence. The Council of Peace is summoning every faction, DAC, organization, and captain to the most consequential event in the history of the galaxy after the signing of the Treaty of Peace. As underlying tensions and outright conflict continue to spread across the medium risk zone, the leaders of the core factions, Mud, Oni, and Ooster, reach an agreement to move on an aggressive plan to establish the entire civilized galaxy. The plan starts with auctioning the tools of deep space exploration at heavily reduced one-time promotional rates, agreed on by the Council of Peace, in an effort to rally the Star Atlas community at large. Most notably, this special auction will include the Council's Titan-class ships, the deadliest predators in the galaxy. Additionally, a limited arsenal of other special ships that have been resting in hidden Council harbors since the Convergence Wars are also being offered with reduced prices. This multi-week auction will be followed by a sale of a portion of the planetary claim stakes under the control of the Council of Peace, as well as the land and personal habs on the central space stations. A place that can be home to all species of the galaxy. This will allow buyers a privileged position in setting their habitations in one of the most exclusive neighborhoods in the universe. As a contagion of dark emotions threatens the very existence of order across the cosmos, the people of the stars are called to stand by the Council and ignite the golden era of space exploration. Golden Era Start Sequence Part 1, The Flight of the Titans. As part of the multi-pronged strategy of securing short-term liquidity for the development of the Star Atlas project, Automata has released part of its sales plan focused on special classes of assets known simply as the Titans. The name Titan inspires awe and respect across the galaxy. These massive monsters in the form of metal and destruction can obliterate entire fleets and even worlds by themselves. They will surely impose order wherever they decide to tread in this enormous cosmos. Only one Titan model for each faction will be available as part of the current offer. In the future, the total number of minted Titan ships will expand to 18, divided as follows. A total mint of 3 Titans for each of the 3 major factions, totaling 9 ships. 3 additional non-faction aligned Titan models to be released in the future, each one of them with a total mint of 3 units, totaling another 9 units. The current base price of Titan ships is settled at $5 million. That's 5 million USDC. We will also offer the following 4-week discount plan. Week 1, each Titan will be offered at a discount of 80% of its current base price, meaning it can be acquired for $1 million USDC. Week 2, each Titan will be offered at a discount of 70%, and it would be acquired for $1.5 million USDC. Week 3, the discount would reduce to 60% of the current base price, which would be $2 million USDC. And then week 4, each of the Titans will be offered for 50% of the current base price, which is $2,500,000 USDC. It is important to note that each Titan will earn Atlas within score at the VWAP of a total amount of $5 million USDC. Also, each one of the acquired Titans will entitle the buyer to a unique commemorative ship skin representative participating in this historic event. The tentative launch date for this initiative is the week of November 21st, 2022. Golden Era Start Sequence Part 2. The Harbors of the Convergence Wars. Another part of our path towards tomorrow is directed towards a select group of ships with the total supply sold under the mark of 1.5%. This fleet is branded in the lore of the galaxy as the remains of the apprehended arsenal used by the factions during the period of the Convergence War. List of available ships in this group. The Pierce D9, the Agrica Sunpaw, the Busan Maiden Heart, Fimbul Mamba, Pierce R6, and the Fimbul Bios tank ship. Some of the ships within this group will be selected for a special acquisition program consisting of discounts and airdrops of custom skins for those who acquire the ships during the sales event. The auction will begin at or around the same time as the Titan ship sale and follow a similar discount structure as described below. Week 1, each ship will be discounted 80% of its current base price plus a custom skin of that ship airdrop. Each ship on the second week will be discounted at 70% of the current base price, also with the custom skin of that ship airdrop. Week 3, discount will be 60% with the skins, and then week 4 will be a 50% discount of the base price, also with the custom skins of that airdrop. To do justice to the members of our community who have acquired these ships at their original price, we will be airdropping one bonus ship of the same kind per ship purchase based on the snapshot taken at the time of this publication. Don't worry if it's locked in score or resting in your wallet. The target date for the beginning of this initiative is the week of November 21st, 2022. Golden Era Start Sequence Part 3, The Claim Stakes and the Colonization of the Galaxy. The third part of our path towards tomorrow consists of another advancement in the Star Atlas sequence plan, the sale of the tools necessary for the exploration and colonization of our metaverse known as claim stakes. Claim stakes are physical assets that must be transported to the planet in order to lay claim to a plot. Claiming a planetary plot grants you owner access to extracting available local resources. These pieces of intergalactic infrastructure will have their utility as early as the release of Sage on Solana mainnet. Claim stakes, together with mining drills and power plants, will be a necessary structure component to extract resources from planets and create interesting economic game loops such as Harbinger tax to prevent space squatting and maintain ownership of land plots. The ability to link space stations to land claims to streamline resource extraction logistics. The ability to place upkeep and protect all mining structures, mining drills, and power plants to keep structure extraction operational. Claim stakes will be sold in 5 different tiers. Tier 1 will be common, Tier 2 is uncommon, Tier 3 is rare, Tier 4 is epic, Tier 5 is legendary. We will also make it possible to acquire mining drills, power plants, and space stations during this release. All details regarding prices, supply, and time frame of these sales will be available in mid-December. Golden Era Start Sequence Part 4 Central Space Station Land Claims. If there's one thing that all races and factions can agree on, it is that there is something about the feeling you get when you're setting foot on your own piece of property for the first time. This is especially true if your ownership rights are immutable and guaranteed, thanks to the blockchain. That's why many explorers will be excited to hear of our first ever offering of land claims. These properties will allow you to build habitations with cargo storage capacity in the station, together with buffs on your resource crafting abilities starting at the inception of Sage. It will also allow, in the future, for the customization of your habitation, including command terminals, pet houses, landing pads, and much more. So it will be up to you to create the perfect house to impress your family and friends, or to one day host the best parties ever. Plots will be released in tranches, groupings, with a special offer of additional discounts up to 10% of the total land that will eventually become available. This discount expires at the end of each wave. This discount schedule will be as follows. Wave 1, 2.5% of total land at 15%. Wave 2, 2.5% at 10% off. Wave 3 will be the same amount at 5% off, and then Wave 4 will be the same amount of land at 0% off. So just its price. There will be 6 tiers of cosmic land claims. These will be labeled T0, T1, and so on through T5. Thank you. Based on the size of parcel. All plots in this release will come with a building structure HAB, though future land will be sold unimproved and HABs will need to be purchased separately. Players will be purchasing the claims to a type of plot, but not the specific piece of property. That selection process will come later when the properties have been completed. Land purchased during the initial wave will be whitelisted and receive priority in selecting a specific plot or location on the CSS when lot selection opens. Lot selection will require an auction process when plots open, though competition for lot selection will be lower since the limited quantity of land is being sold today. Anyone familiar with the ancient mud adage about the 3 most important things to consider when purchasing real estate? Location, location, location. We'll be well aware of the value of choosing before others when selecting a site. This could be especially true depending on the nature of the activities and businesses and hobbies you take up later in the game. Land purchased today will also be whitelisted for future commercial plot sales. In addition, owners of land claims will also receive a ship based on the size of the plot. Each of these ships will likely come from unreleased inventory or unreleased models. These ships will be available in the future release, but exclusive until those go to market. Proposed ship models include Tier 0, no ships, Tier 1, extra small Calico Scud, Tier 2, extra small Calico Scud and Calico Max Hog. Tier 3 would be the extra small Ugrica Nurich, Calico Scud, and Calico Max Hog. Tier 4 would be small ship, Opal Ray Fam, the Ugrica Nurich, Calico Scud, and Calico Max Hog. Tier 5 would be medium, and that's Fimbule Mamba EX, Opal Rayfam, the Ugrica Nirich, and the Calico Scud and Calico Max Hog. In addition, claim owners receive the following. Land purchased will also receive a commemorative badge representing participating in this historic event. Land/HAB owners get cargo increase at their CSS. And then land and HAB owners get crafting rate increase for R4 at their CSS. In other words, there is something for everyone, whether they are interested in strategic in-game advantages or pure aesthetic and fun. Community update, external funding. Automata is actively looking to raise funds from external sources. Despite a bear market and challenging macro conditions, it should be clear to any MUD venture capital firm, investment fund, or other potential capital partner that this is a truly unique moment. Automata is confident in the path forward for the entire Star Atlas ecosystem, which is characterized by immersive game elements, including ships, environments, and interior spaces, innovative software solutions such as the F-Kit, and most importantly, a passionate and dedicated global community. In full transparency with the Star Atlas community, here is a small sample of the many financing options the team is pursuing. The Solana Foundation Award grants. The foundation has been especially supportive of Star Atlas in the past week, providing feedback on our pitch deck and getting us connected with appropriate contacts. The team has ongoing discussions with numerous funds and firms that operate in and bring expertise to the Web3 space. While we can't comment on the current state of talks or likelihood of any of these options coming to fruition, know that Automata is aggressively pursuing every and all financing avenues. Community update: the role of Star Atlas DAO in the current scenario. The Star Atlas DAO is the ultimate representation of the Star Atlas community in our metaverse, holding sizable funding of its own as it receives a part of the fees of the galactic marketplace and sells resources for use in Score. This topic in the current article serves to spark discussion inside the community as to whether and how the Star Atlas DAO uses its holds to engage the Star Atlas ecosystem, acquiring ships to participate in Score, or participating in Star Atlas economy in some other manner. Our intention here is to see the community's interest in this topic. If it exists, should Star Atlas focus on providing the structure to enable the participation of the community in this regards? The community team will circulate a Google form to gauge the community's sentiment on this topic, and we ask everyone to start discussion within one's own guilds and DACs and provide Star Atlas with feedback in the governance channel of the community Discord server. The dawn of the golden era, introducing the Sage Game Manual. Our WebGL Deep Strategy game Sage is nearly ready for its first version, which we anticipate for public release in early Q1 of 2023. Today, we share with our community one of its most important secrets. Enjoy yourself, explorer, because you now possess the first part of an extensive game manual, a tome of how the galactic economy of Sage works. We pride ourselves on having one of the most knowledgeable teams of economists in any crypto project. Now they have pulled together the ultimate economic guide of Sage, our most anxiously awaited project, showing that Star Atlas keeps its AAA standard in every era of production development. The document delves deep into multiple points of interest for the Star Atlas community, from the transition from Score to Sage, resource crafting, mining, resource management, combat, leveling up, and much more information will pave the way for even future interactions that are not released. Players will learn in detail about the foundation concepts of the Star Atlas economic activities, such as resource hardness, resource richness, and resource usefulness, while also understanding how their earning in Atlas can be calculated based off of the loyalty point mechanism. As already disclosed in the article, the Star Atlas Golden Era battle has already started, and the wise captain will use the little preparation window that we have left to learn all he can about the intriguing and strategic gameplay mechanisms that are now unveiled to our community. Should you want to explore strategies or discuss the many concepts and ideas brought in this new publication with the rest of the community and the Star Atlas team members, join us at the next Atlas Brew, which will be November 23rd, 2022 in the Star Atlas Discord. Make sure you hit this alert to not miss it. That concludes the reading of our Path Towards Tomorrow. I will leave in the description below a video that I'm going to be making on the opinions, concerns, and thoughts of this article. Hope this was useful. Don't worry about liking, subscribing, but if you can share it with somebody who would find it useful, then today would be a good day. Good morning, Metaverse.